Hello. Let me know if you're there. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm on my laptop and I don't have headphones. Last time I tried to put headphones and it didn't work. So, yes. Ooh, this is just not a good setup. That's okay. I forgot to find an ambient. Do we want to do ambience or do we want to do a timer? Let me know. And let me know what you're reading tonight, today, this afternoon, this morning. I don't know. Whatever it is there for you. I just put all the kids to bed, but I'm pretty sure I just heard someone get out, so that's fun. I'm just going to go to Autumn Cozy because she has the best ambiances. And it is currently autumn in Australia. So, do we want to feel something autumny, or are we like sick of autumn? Do we want something springy? Ooh, ancient Roman baths. Roman bath nights. Ooh. Well, I just found a 1980s late night diner ambiance. I like that. There's like rain. How are we feeling about rainy ambiance? Anyway. Hello, Ren. How are you? Hi, Erin. You still bleeding? Well, I know you're still bleeding. I hope you are feeling better. Yes. Yeah. Give me a sec, y'all. Knew she was going to come out. Anyway. Erin, what are you reading? I can't remember if you said you were reading anything in Meredith Sprints. Can't say, but want to say. That's okay. Pardon? Can't find it. Okay, I will be right back. Someone can't find it. Chat amongst yourselves. I just yeeted my Kindle across the kitchen. Not on purpose. I picked it up. Then it was like swinging and it swung. It's okay though, I think. Oh gosh, can't be yawning yet. It's not even 8. But yes. Thanks for coming anyway, Tracy. Have a good night. Reading a cat manga because life is hard. I need all the wholesome, cozy vibes. That is totally fair. I hope that life softens for you soon. Still bleeding. But I put on my current 1-track repeat song, and that was helpful. What is it? Tell me more. We have been not just 1 track because I can't handle just the one, but like the last 4 or 5 songs in the Sing 2 soundtrack, the movie, the kids have been obsessed with the movie. So anywhere we drive, like they don't want to listen to the songs anywhere but the last concert. So like you've got the Sky Full of Stars, the Coldplay song, but it's sung by Taron Egerton. And the kids, they only remember the I don't care part. So they just burst out with, I don't care. And I'm like, excuse me? And they're like, I'm singing. I'm like, okay. But yeah, things like that. I just like, I forget, like, kids repeat a lot of stuff. But then I always tear up at the next one, the wolf, the Porsche. Because first of all, Halsey is that character, voices her. And like Halsey singing pop song is like, I didn't know that it was something I needed. But then also because like the song is Could Have Been Me, I think. And like I just get so emotional. Does anyone else just get emotional listening to songs? Because like she's like the characters like coming out of her dad's like Iron Fist. And I'm just like, oh my God, yes, like you go girl. Every time I listen to it, and I've listened to it like 100 times. And the kids are like, Mom, why are you tearing up in the car? I'm like, I'm just so happy for her. And then like Scarlett Johansson also sings and Reese Witherspoon. Like, who would have thunk? Anyway, this is just musings with a mum. You're welcome. Hi. How are you? How much more of the brandy sandy do you have? Hi. Thank you for joining. Thanks for being here. Let us know what you're reading. Obviously, no pressure to stay whatsoever. But yeah, let us know. Are you reading? Are you working? Are you just chilling? A White Cat, Black Dog by Kelly Link. I didn't actually read any of it though. That's fair. And let's have a look. First of all, that cover. Oh, it's stories. Like it's given me lip Vic. 7 ingeniously reinvented fairy tales that play out with astonishing consequences in the modern world. Nice. Oh, Brothers Grimm. Nice. Are you liking it? Is the question. Oh, I read that as White Cat. Reading Sleep Where Sleeping Girls Lie. I have requested that from my library. I don't know if I'm going to get it in time, but I'm hoping I do because that cover, first of all, Chef's Kiss, and it just sounds good. I know I've heard it's kind of slow, but we'll see. I'm hoping you're enjoying it. Still reading Redawn. Yep. Oh, it's got 2. I didn't know it's got 2 authors. My repeat song is You Need to Calm Down. It's probably like one of my least favorite Taylor songs. I don't know why. I think maybe because I don't think I've actually listened to Lover like by itself in its entirety. I think I've done it like maybe twice, where like all the other albums I've listened to them over and over again. But Lover, I don't know. I think because, and also You Need to Calm Down was shoved down our throats when it first came out. I was just like, shut up. But like, I'm just like, it's good now. Like, it's a nice poppy song, but still, like, I'm happy for you though, because it's fun. Like, it's 7 a.m. Like, it's got some good one-liners, that's for sure. And like the video where her and Katy Perry like make up at the end because they're burgers and fries, like, Cinderella by Remy Wolf. Okay, I'm putting that up for later. I was listening to a butt ton of Kelly Clarkson last night, like just the Because of You era. And then like also just like watching the music videos, and I was like, I just wanted to look like her so bad. Yes, you do. They're so good. I can't believe I just said that. Look, they're not like they're fun, and they're actually like they're not cringy if you watch them 100 times like my kids do. But I think we definitely prefer Sing 2. That seems to be they prefer to watch that for that one more than Sing 1. I think with Sing 1, because the koala just is a liar. Like, I don't really like him. But the second one, I mean, he kind of lies too, but I don't know, the songs are better in the second one. And I do like how Taylor Swift songs are in both movies. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, Ready for It is in Sing 2. Like, not the whole song, but I was just like, I don't think this was a single. Definitely cry with some songs. Visiting Hours by Ed Sheeran used to make me cry every time I listen to it. I don't think I haven't listened to his whole, like, I've only heard his like singles, like what that was on the radio, except for there's one album that I think when I used to work at Coles, if CDs didn't sell, like they would pretty much just give it to the workers. And so there was one Ed Sheeran album that I was just given. I think it was the blue one, that had the Nina song on it. I used to listen to Nina over and over and over again because I used to think it was about Nina Dobrev, which is probably not right, but still. But Visiting Hours makes me think of the hospital, and so it probably would make me cry. Why am I so white? I hate this. Anyway, I've got about 150 pages to go. All right, are we aiming to finish that tonight? Because I can stay on if you need me to. I've only read the first story, but it was excellent. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. I love that for you. I feel like I've had to get used to love songs. And it just wasn't marketed. Like, I think because it was her first album without Scooter. And so I think I was in, like, I was like, when Lover dropped, I was like, whatever. Like, Taylor brings out so much music. Like, it's just another album sort of thing. And then Folklore dropped, and that's when I got back into Taylor. And I was like, oh my God, Folklore is like the best thing in the world. Like, it's a mastermind, seriously. But like, I think I really should. I should just sit down and listen to Lover. Kind of having FOMO. Do you think which one? I'm guessing the Salacious Players Club. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know if I've ever heard you talk about reading. Like, the only romance I've ever heard you talk about is reading queer romance, and really, only the third and sixth book is queer. Like third book is like a queer awakening sort of thing. But I feel like they all have really good talk about like consent, and it's like I really enjoy the story, like the smutty bits obviously, but also the plot behind it too. And if you're not because they're all taboo, like they all have some sort of taboo. Like the first one is ex-boyfriend's dad and like age gap. Second one is step siblings. Now I like the second one, but it's not that, like if you're not into separate siblings, which is totally okay, you don't have to read it. I don't think it has much to do with the plot. Amy would argue that the depression rep sucks. I liked the depression rep in that one, but like everyone experiences depression differently. So, and then the third one, obviously, yeah, Queer Awakening. It's poly, and they all have like the different like kink trope. Like first one is like dom sub praise kink. Second one is voyeur / exhibitionism, like cam girl and like the guy who like likes to watch instead of like participate sort of thing. Third one, there's like rope bunny and like knot tying and stuff. And it's not actually set in the hometown. That one's they're set across America because they're visiting other sex clubs. And then the fourth one is whether it's the woman is the dom and it's her best friend's son is the sub, and she's like not really into kink. And so when like she takes the test and she's like, oh, you're dom, like that's when she gets into it. And I think I really like that story too. Just skip the fifth one altogether. Don't read Daisy Moronins. It's not worth it. But Madame, once you read like the first 4 books, you're like, I'm going to need Eden's book. Thank you very much. And that's Madame. And Eden is just, that's another throuple. But it's male, female, female. So yeah, 2 chicks. And they all have such like emotional connection to like, oh, you're making me want to reread it, Ren. Stop it. I actually need to read her new series. The 3rd book just came out. Because you got the Anti-Hero, and the one that just came out was the Homewrecker. Or was that just the second one? But like I'm keeping Anti-Hero because I want to do a Taylor Swift reading vlog where it's like reading books that's got like her song titles, and like Anti-Hero obviously right there. Oh no, so Homewrecker is number 2. And I think the Homewrecker is actually poly as well. She loves her thrupples, Miss Kate. Anyway, I hope you were there for that explanation. And if you liked the Kraken Sacrifice, and if you liked that and the mental health rep in that, like it doesn't really, I think the third and second and third book has mental health rep. I think even the fourth book, like Sarah, just read the author's note too. I think she. I'm going to stop now. Try Praise. If you liked Praise, go on to the next one. If you can definitely DNF that, definitely. But then definitely read Give Me More. And like just saying the Give Me More model is Australian. So anyway, I'm going to stop now. Look, I didn't have kids when Frozen came out, but I love Frozen, okay? Let It Go gets me every freaking time. I am a Let It Go stan, and I hate how in the second movie they even made fun of Let It Go. Like, shut up. It was a good song. Like, and then Demi Lovato's version of it, like, I was I'm sorry. Not really. I'm not sorry, to be honest. I really want to get, like, I've got Ariel on this back shoulder, but now I'm just like, I got that when I was like 18. I was like, oh my God, Sasha, like, just such. Looking back at it 10 years later, Ariel, I'm going to stop. Anna and Elsa are top tier. They really are. And just the way, like, Frozen's message, where it's like true love's, it didn't say true love's kiss, it was an act of true love. And when it was Anna saving Elsa, fuck, gets me. I do not have Disney Plus, and I'm very upset I do not have Disney Plus. One, because I can't watch Frozen 2 and Frozen 1 whenever I want, and two, because I can't watch the Eras Tour movie. But other than that, I don't have a DVD player. Otherwise, I'd buy the DVD. I don't even have an Xbox or PlayStation or whatever. And my laptop doesn't have a disc tray. Neither of the PCs have a disc tray. They just become obsolete. So I just need to friggin' get Disney Plus. I Cried a Heavy by Peach PRC. So I'm glad that's not my obsessive repeat song anymore. I still don't think I've listened to it. Okay, that's going on my list too. I think I could, but watch me jinx myself. Okay, well, that's okay. That was 10 minutes ago. God, have I been ranting for 10 minutes? Sorry, guys. Well, just let me know. Let me know. I'm just getting into Peach PRC. I'll brace myself that one, Aaron. Look, to be honest, I've only listened to her, like, fun songs. But I will. See, I feel like I probably can't listen to her in the car with the kids. Because they've started to repeat stuff. I'm like, that's probably not great. So yeah. Heavy feels like a BBT. Ooh. Ooh. Folklore is my favorite. Oh. Folklore and Reputation. Like, but 17 Days Till Tortured Poets Department. I have a feeling, like, I'm hoping it's going to give me more folklore vibes than Midnight's vibes. I am great. How are you? Thank you for joining. What's the time over there? Is it 10 a.m.? I'm not quite sure what your time, how far, because in Jan's Discord, there's some UK people in there, and it was 9 a.m. at 6 p.m. my time. Now it's 8 p.m. So is it like 11 a.m. for you, maybe? Been reading Princess Gambit by C.S. Pacat, so I hope we continue that. Nice. I just didn't get into those books. I don't think I was part of the bookstore community when they were all the rage. I think my first queer book, to be honest, was back in 2016. Yes, because I was living in that house. I started my bookstore, and there was an Australian website, I don't know, Australian bookstore that was doing blind date with a book. And I just grabbed one. I don't know what it said. It said something like epic retelling or blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I opened it. It was the Song of Achilles. That book changed my life. If I read it now, I'd probably be like, what the heck? But so good. And I know they probably have nothing to do with each other, but that, like, I don't know why I always compare like because that's a Captive Prince series, right? I don't know why I compare Captive Prince with Song of Achilles. I don't think they have anything to do with each other. Like, they're not, they're just connected in my head for some reason. Yeah, I know Meredith would say yes. I'm so glad that you loved Gimme More. Like, I remember watching, I don't think I was there for the whole sprint when you were listening to Gimme More, but I remember hearing you like, just listen to the nightclub scene in Give Me More, where it was like pitch black. Okay. This is nothing to do with, like, Mindfuck is like dark. Give Me, Salacious Players Club is not dark. Yeah, I think, I don't know, let's see if you've said anything after I talked. Have you read any more, Meredith? Not sure I could talk about the Rep and Book 2 anymore. It mentioned bipolar, and it turns out I was misdiagnosed. The depressive side of it is pretty intense. The self-talk is rough. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. I mean, sucks you were misdiagnosed, but also awesome that they've realized that now, so that you can like recognize that and like look at you growing. Like, love that for you. Book 3 and 4, my faves. Haven't read book. Read book 6. Just don't read book 5. It is, literally, book 5 was on one of my worst books of last year, and book 6 was one of my best books. Just, how have you not read about Eden yet? Oh no, Erin. Silly girly. I've only just listened to Taylor Swift properly for the first time on Saturday, as I co-hosted a watch along for the Eras tour, but my repeat song is Raise Your Glass by Pink. Love that you co-hosted a watch along even though you're not a Swiftie. I love that, first of all. Second of all, what did you think? There is a cake maker I follow on Instagram, Tigger Mac, I think their name is, and they're not a Swiftie, but they've been listening to all the albums one by one, and then they recreate, like, they create a cake inspired by that album, and then they talk about like their top favorite and stuff. And it was just, I love seeing how at the start she's like, I am not a Swiftie, and now like she's just listened to Reputation, and she's like, she just starts off with, I'm listening to the Taylor Swift albums. She doesn't start with, I'm not a Swiftie anymore. And that is growth. But Raise Your Glass is, that's a banger. That is a banger. I have a concert I'm going to this Friday. I don't really listen to any of this. I've listened to one album from them. But my one mum friend, wanted to go, but she wanted to be back home that night, but all the friends she's going with are staying overnight, but she's got like a newborn at home. So, well, not newborn, he's like 3 months old. Anyway, I'm like, yeah, I'll go with you, even though I've only listened to that one album. So I've been listening to their set list. But then they're kind of heavy. Yeah, I know. They're not really sing-along songs. So I feel bad that I don't know all the words off by heart, but that's okay, I guess. Hi. Thanks for joining. Do you usually do? No, you do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Look at you. That's insane, by the way. 3 sprints a week. But hi, how you going? Are you reading? Are you crafting? What you doing? Sounds like you need us. Look, don't tempt me with a good time. Okay? I just feel like I know like most of you probably haven't read it, but I feel like a lot of people have read it. Maybe once I get my shit sorted, like we still haven't sold the house. We have a contract in place, but that might fall through. It's our second contract, and I'm just stressy about that right now. So yes, maybe give me ask me again around June, maybe. Ooh. Hi, how are you? I can't remember what you said. You're reading Emeritus Prince. I'm so sorry. Are you reading? Oh, no, you said you watched a show. What are you watching right now? I have restarted Bridgerton because Poland is coming up next month. But I haven't watched. I've watched the first 6 or 7 episodes of Bridgerton season 1. Like I binged like 4 or 5 episodes in one night. And then I haven't watched it again. But watching season 1 again, knowing what Daphne did with sexual assault, like watching that scene in that light was very scary. And then afterwards, when the Duke like starts stuttering again, I was like, holy shit, like that's filmmaking. But yeah, I'm trying to, but then I haven't watched Queen Charlotte. So I'm going to finish the first 2 seasons of Bridgerton, and then I'll watch Queen Charlotte, and then hopefully the first part of season 3 will be out. And I've been like seeing quotes from the book, and I'm just like, Colin is feral. They're calling him Feral Colin. And like, I'm okay. I'm here for it. Feral Colin for Penelope is dope. Speaking of feral, if you guys love a feral main character, like male main character, you need to read When the Moon is Hatched. No, When the Moon Hatched. Because Khan Vega, like I just ponytail. If you get what I mean. Anyway, let's go on. Yes, I love it. Let It Go. Actually, Demi Lovato's Let It Go. When I was year 12, I had a Sims playlist, and I would put that on while I played Sims. And Demi Lovato's Let It Go was like the first song on there. So like it got me in the mood to just let go of reality for 5 or 6 hours. Hi, thank you for joining. Are you reading? You don't have to be reading, you're just hanging out. That's cool. How many are using Disney Plus exclusively to watch Andor or nothing else? That is okay. That's Star Wars, right? Don't cancel me. I think, I don't know. I was not a fan of the Mandalorian series. I'm sorry. I just wasn't. What's the other one that they did? Oh, Solo was good. I think I preferred Boba Fett's show than the Mandalorian's one. That's probably a hot take, whatever you call it, unpopular opinion. Oh my god, when you get to the end of comments, we need to sprint. We're here to sprint, not chat. Encanto. Oh my god, Encanto. Fuck, I forgot about Encanto. Okay, so when I put Feyre to sleep, she's got an Alexa in her room, and I put Disney lullaby songs on, right? It's like this playlist that Spotify made, and it's just Disney lullaby, and it plays like instrumental songs of Encanto on it, and I'm just like, oh, I cry because I know what they're singing about. And there's like a couple of songs in there, I think it's from the new movie Wish, and like just the instrumental song, like music from that is making me tear up at like 7:30 at night trying to put my daughter to sleep. So I don't know how I'm going to go actually watching Wish, because that's just, music is just insane. Ugh. Like, Louisa's song makes me cry. Every freaking song actually makes me cry, to be honest. And then We Don't Talk About Bruno is iconic. I sing every person's part in Bruno. So Keen for Poets. Yes, you're an April baby. You Aries? That doesn't surprise me if you're an Aries. That's a good thing, by the way. But I'm glad it's a late birthday present. Hi, Liv. It's 11 a.m. for me. Roughish nights I slept in today. Oh, that sucks. But I'm glad you got a sleep in. Captain Prince is so good, but dark AF. Ooh. Feeling okay now. So having a chill day, gaming, updating journal. Oh, don't talk about me. Don't talk to me about journals. I did not do a March spread. It's now April and I still haven't done a spread for that. I need to actually write down. I'm just going to do a wrap up on March because I need to fill my March wrap up, reading wrap up. I was persuaded to try Boyfriend 2 years back. Now have the final two. Do plan on reading them back to back. It's messed up at parts, but weirdly so good. Okay. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that you're liking it. And like Mindfuck is like messed up, but like it is weirdly so good as well. Heavy doesn't have any swear words in it. Just shit like, how can I love myself when I'm so training to fuck? Wow. Okay, moving on before I cry. This is my TBR this month. Would like to try and read a Sarah Kate each month. You'll probably love Highest Bidder because I hated it. But yes, you should definitely. And then go and read Gravity. And I haven't read Free Falling yet. Oh, hi, Pam. How'd you get up? Gravity is good. That's Age Gap. That's yeah. But yeah, I need to read Freefall because that's another throuple. Already book 5. It's just fine, nothing special. That's fine. I've been watching the Ticket Max 50 videos. I love them. Oh, Getaway Car. That makes me cry. And I always think of, I haven't watched I think, past season 2 of Riverdale. But Getaway Car makes me think of Jughead's dad and Betty's mum. I've been talking for 40 minutes. Holy crap. Okay, let's keep going. Try to be Swiftie. It just hasn't happened. I appreciate her and fully respect about having hooked. Back then, I was in my metal era. Now I'm too into my K-pop. That's okay. That is totally okay. Like, I'm glad you appreciate her and respect her. That's awesome. I see comments where people are like, oh my God, all Taylor Swift songs sound the same. And it's like, have you listened to Folklore? Have you listened to Evermore? If you think those songs sound the same as Midnight or Lover, then you're Delulu. I'm going to see Skillet, which is a funny name for a band. But back when I went to a private Christian school here in Australia, and they were the first like Christian rock bands. Like when I was growing up, there were bands like Christian music was just the gospels and it was like the hymns and the boring stuff. But then I listened, someone introduced me to Skillet and I was like, oh my God. And like now I listen to it and I'm like, it's not too heavy on like the God stuff. You can still like listen to it and not see the references, I feel like. But like Comatose, got me fucking crying as a teenager. Really enjoyed it. Knew more of the words than I thought I would, so I could get into it. She is. I watched some of the live streams, and she is such a great performer. Finished watching it. Oh, have you been watching it while you've been reading it? Or is that part of the whole read-along thing? Interesting. It's okay. We're getting there, hopefully. The people who are buying this house, their contract is only going to go through if their house sells. So we're not just waiting on them. We're also waiting on their buyers. And I'm like, there's just too many outside factors and it's killing me. Now watching Jane Eyre. Yay. Watching Physical 100 season 2. Korean variety show, but I'm reading Silver in the Bone. That's not the same series as Realm Breaker, is it? Or am they just similar covers? No, Silver in the Bone's Alexander Bracken. Are you enjoying it? I hope you're enjoying it. Star Wars, not a big Star Wars person, so I haven't watched any of the shows, just Andor. Well, you need to get to it, okay? Got Disney Plus purely to watch Criminal Minds and Grey's Anatomy for the millionth time. Just recently watched Ugly Betty, and I'm obsessed. Grey's Anatomy. I've watched the first season only. Okay. 12 seasons. That is way too many seasons. I'm not going to catch up. My mind will not do that. But my Facebook right now is just full of Grey's Anatomy memes and clips of the shows and episodes. And I'm like, I could probably tell you what this whole show is about and who's with who, who's broken up with who, who's died, all because of Facebook and these fan pages. Yes, Aries. Noise. As soon as people say she sounds the same, I'm like, yeah, exactly. Oh, yay. Scratching Skillet. I didn't know if anyone knew of them. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll say it, but yay. Okay. How good is Comatose though? And Monster. Oh, and Whispers in the Dark. Oh, just because they put strings in their rock. I was like, mind blown. Anyway. They're one of my alts from my teens and 20s. Also didn't realize they were Christian rock until I listened for Kirsty. I love that. I got into Switchfoot as a little as a teen. I try to forget the Switchfoot. Yeah. There's another band. I've seen Switchfoot live. I was going to, because where I live, they used to do a it used to be called AGMF, and then they changed it to Easter Fest. And it was literally, I was actually reminiscing about this because it was just Easter. And it was literally like a 3-day weekend music festival. And it was like Christian music. But it was like such a fun time. Like the vibes were immaculate. And as I used to do media or film and TV for other schools, we called it media because we were not like other girls apparently. Where's my hair tie go? And I filmed for some like in year 11 and 12 we got marked on filming them. Like we were on stage filming some of the bands because that were like on the big screens at the venue. Don't ask me who I was been on stage with because I don't remember. That was over 10 years ago. But that might have been one of them. There is a band. The letter K is coming to me for some reason, but anyway. Red and I blasting them a lot when drove. Oh, look at you two. Been watching it as I finish the book so I can do a comparison moment. Oh, cool. Very similar cover to Blade Breaker. Okay. 20 seasons. 20? What do they even talk about now? Like, oh, okay. Cool. Nice. 19 years in, not getting good now. I didn't even know they were touring so many bands coming through in April. Yeah. So yeah, they're touring. I think they're probably the only band I'm going to see this year. Because I'm just saving up all my money now for all the book events next year. Too many Zealot songs to count, but Not Gonna Die, Lucy, Stars, and Comatose. Okay. Any of them on the set list? Because yes, I'm one of those people that looks up the set list and then plays the set list beforehand. Like not maybe on the drive. Not Gonna Die is on there. Comatose, obviously. Doesn't look like Lucy's on there. More Stars. It looks like Feel Invincible, Rise, Surviving the Game, Legendary, Awaken Alive, Hero, Not Gonna Die, Whispers in the Dark, Psycho in My Head, Comatose, Finish Line, Monster, Rebirthing, and ending with The Resistance. Yes, Relient K. Because I think they had a song in... Was it Cheaper by the Dozen? Or is that other movie where like it's a blended family? You, Me, Us? Anyway, I feel like they had a song in that. But yeah, Relient K was a band I listened to. Like that actually got me into like punk bands and like punk music or like pop punk. Skillet didn't know they were Christian rock because I discovered them watching rock channels on the TV. They were mainstream in the UK, but no one. That's fair. That's totally fair. Like, I don't think, like, yeah, you wouldn't know unless you were told. Don't say that. Anyway, heading off to bed. I've been up since 5, and this old chook is tired. That's okay. You have a good night's sleep, and have a wonderful day tomorrow. Thank you for coming in. Sorry we didn't read. I can't shush, apparently. I got suspicious when one song in particular, I can't remember which, but I looked it up and went, huh, then kept listening because my relationship with religion was stopping me. Okay. That's what I mean, yeah, like I'm like, should I listen to it now? Even though I'm like not practicing or whatever you call it. But no, yeah, they got some good songs. Wasn't stopping me. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that he's got a good voice too. And like just those the strings. Okay. Let's do I want that one? Ew, not that one. Present you. What does that look like? Does that look okay? We're about to start our first sprint. I won't shut up, apparently. But thank you for joining. Laurie is reading 30 manga in 30 days this month. And they have this most beautiful spreadsheet. Oh, it was so good. It is very Riverdale. Thank you. I didn't realize that, but yes, I'm loving it. Okay, let's say sprint till 20. Is that like 45-ish? I thought it was just going to be rain sounds. I don't think I like that. Sorry, guys. I'm going to find a different one. You can join. Come along with me. I did see this, like, yeah, Roman bath. I'm going to use some. I like that. I like the cracking fire. I like the sounds. I mean, you can probably just mute anyway. Like, I will not care. And do we want... I never said what I was reading, lol. Okay, I'm going to go now. I'll see you all in 45-ish. Hello. How'd we all go? I was hoping to finish this ice cream before the chatty bit, so I'm going to let it melt. Sorry if you don't like watching people eat, because I don't, so I don't know I'm doing it to you. Anyway, my eyes are really blue. What are we doing? We're talking about the books that we just read. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I don't think I actually talked to you what I was reading about. But I'm reading with, oh, I'm mirrored. That's annoying. Anyway, I'm reading Saddled with Finesse by Zia Kaylee Gallen. It is an arc. It's coming out on the 5th of April. So that's why I'm reading it now, because I kind of forgot about it. But it is actually my first cowboy romance. I thought Flawless was going to be, because that is on my TBR this month, but then this showed up. And I was going to do like a cowboy vlog, but I'm just not into that right now. Oh, it's appearing the right way. Oh, cool. Anyway, I'm not officially a fan of that cover, the people cover. I like, there's one with like red boots. That's my favorite cover. So this right now, I'm only 25% in, and I started the sprint. So I'm on page 104, and I started the sprint at page 62. So it's about 40 pages. Nice. About this girl, Reese, who has come back into town because her father just had a heart attack and he needs help around the ranch. And she's running from somebody. And we've gotten some flashback scenes, and it's really kind of uncomfortable right now. She's getting groomed by one of her friend's dads. And I have a feeling I know who, like which friend. Like, we haven't met the dude IRL yet, like present time. But it's just icky right now. So, and like I was looking at the trigger warnings, and it does say sexual abuse via grooming. And then there is another, what's the other one? Sexual violence, including grooming, not between main characters. Sexual trauma, not between main characters. And then other men, including cheating. Gun violence. That shouldn't have sounded as excited as that was. But anyway, so I'm definitely going to like take care of myself reading that. It's not a trigger per se, but it's still like icky to read about. Like, I read Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson and was like, damn. So like, yeah, that was insane, that book. That's like, if you can take care of yourself while reading Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson, definitely read it. I think it's like an eye opener. But like, it's a black cowboy romance. So also, like, with Beyonce's new album coming out, like, I think everything is just like dropping into like, it's just meshing. Anyway, how did everybody else go? I also got some ice cream. I don't know if you saw that. And then I got a text from Kale. I accidentally bought 2 jars of Nutella because I do online grocery. And I remember yesterday we ran out of Nutella. So straight away, I went onto my Woolies app and added Nutella to my cart. And then I must have added it again today while I was doing the rest of the shop. So we are not going to run out of that for a while. But let's have a looky. Get up and dress, have food. Did you get up, get dressed, and have food? Hi, Brittany. How are you? How's good old Canada today? Sorry, that was weird. Oh, your newest vlog is on my watch later. I'm very excited to watch that. Almost forgot to unmute you. The sound effects on this one sound like someone's eating crunching ice. Oh, sorry. I didn't get that vibe, but I can totally understand where you might have. If you want me to change it, let me know. Just about managed to get dressed and move downstairs. Nice. Showered and washed my hair. Yay! Good for you. Love a good hair wash shower. It only happens once a week for me. And I need new shampoo because I'm pretty sure this one is not doing any wonders to my scalp at all. Read some of Tokyo Ghoul and worked a little. Ooh, are you supposed to be working? Are you enjoying it? Let me have a look at your doodad. Where is it? It's not on there. Oh, no, there it is. Not started. Oh, so you're on volume 1 right now, are you? Is it worth the hype? Up to page 76. Yes. Had some chocolate. Oh, good chocolate. Chocolate is good. I still have some Easter eggs. Oh, my mother-in-law didn't get me Easter eggs, but she did get me the Lindt cheesecake flavor, the Lindt balls. Oh, delicious. I had one when I was at her house a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, that is the best thing I've ever had in my life. And so she got me a whole packet for Easter. I thought that was so sweet. Started watching What We Do in the Shadows for an Old School April prompt. Ooh. I've never even heard of Old School April. Who hosts that? Cool. I'm not really doing any readathons. I mean, I know I said I'm doing magical readathon, but it's so loose. Like already, like this book is not on my magical readathon TBR. So, I mean, I could probably work it with the didn't buy prompt, possibly. Nearly finished the manga. Chopper's concerned with all my squealing. Oh, yeah, I love squeals. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Yeah, that's just, yeah, that's okay. Already there was a comment between our hero and heroine, and he's like, no, not that. I'm trying to work my Kindle like I don't read it every friggin' day. She could have, okay, this is what he says. He thinks in his head. She could have trampled me with her horse and I would say thank you. Like, don't we just love a male simp? Seriously. See nothing wrong with apple Nutella. Thank you. And they're different sizes. I've got a 1 kilo and a 700 gram. Like, make it make sense. Uncle bought a bottle of watermelon juice for me. Ooh. I mean, that sounds gross for me, but I'm glad you like it. I'm not a big... like, I can't make my own juice. I will gag. And I can really only drink... If we go to Boost Juice, the only one I will get is the Mango Tango Crush. just because that was when I first went there. I didn't know what to get, so someone ordered me that, and I would just stick with that for the rest of my life. And then I've tried to make my own mango tango crush at home, and it's kind of close. It's not perfect, but it tastes nice. That's when I go through my smoothie phase. But now that we're in autumn, my smoothie phase isn't going to come back till summer, at least. Just my phone speaker for some reason being weird and warping the sounds. Oh, I'm sorry. 400 Australian dollars on Mango? Girl. I mean, good for you. Look at you. But geez, like, what if you don't like them? But, like, what did you buy? Are they all Tokyo Ghoul? Or are they, like, the rest of the... What's there? Jujutsu Kaisen. I am probably also butchering all of these, so just tell me if I am, please. I've heard of Attack on Titan. I've heard of Alice in Borderland. I've heard of One Piece. I've heard of Killing Stalking. I've heard of One Punch Man. But, like, I haven't heard of any of the others. Also, did you do that spreadsheet in Excel? Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Just read a book with a pretty intense content warning, and early on I thought I read the scene that it meant was like, that wasn't too bad, but I was wrong. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate that too. I hate when you, like, read a scene and you're like, oh, maybe, yeah, that's what I was talking about. And you're like, oh, it's fine. And then you get to it and you're, like, shattered. Like, I know, like, people, like, don't want to spoil their books, but also a page number on the content warning sometimes would be nice, you know? Look, she really is. She seriously, when people talk about, like, their monster-in-laws, I can't relate. She's amazing. And even, like, Kale's dad too. Like, their love language is acts of service, I'm pretty sure. Like, both of them. So they just literally, they helped us move, and, like, they packed things up too. And then, like, even after we had finished for the night, they went back and packed more stuff up at the old place. I love them. I'm like, Cal, don't do anything stupid because I do not want to go non-contact with them. Kelsey at Slimer Sash is hosted. Okay, cool. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Can you see yourself? That is creepy. I'm just going to shut that. Oh, you want to look at, do you? Weirdo. Do you want to say hello to everyone? I don't like me pecking you up. Everyone, say hello to Pam. Jeez. Okay, you can go back now. Oh! Yeah, you need a brush. Love What We Do in the Shadows, a good movie. Is that the Johnny Depp one? 2 hours, half stuff. I plan on reading, half mood read, then I'll match whatever prompt. Literally same. Literally same. Time to dig out the spoons. Oh, look, I'm actually one of those people who don't do that. It's just too thick in my mouth. But literally the kids will have sandwiches. Whenever I do online shop and buy bread from Woolies, they always don't have the bread I want. So I have to go in because I only really like their baked bread, not their store-bought bread. Excuse me. No, cat hair in it. Gross. I think what's Mango Tango Crush? Is that a smoothie? Can't drink juice unless it has no bits in it. I can't eat actual fruit because of my food addicts. I get the fruit juices are probably more water than juice. Okay. Yeah. Like that. Yeah, I'm not a big pulp girly. It has to be smooth. But then like crushes have passion fruit pits. I'm just an enigma. Got all of Jujutsu Kaisen because it worked out so cheap, as well as a box set of Chainsaw Man. Cool. I did in Google Sheets. Like, even the pastel colors are from Google Sheets. I'm going to have to do a YouTube video because I'm trying to track my arcs on Google Sheets, but it's just not working. Recent manga that's gone straight into the God tier. Not the God tier. I need to go buy stuff to make a smoothie now. Maybe just go to Boost tomorrow. Just go to Boost. Because you know you'll make one smoothie and then it'll stay in your freezer for 6 months until you throw it out. Just saying. I want to buy more manga now, even though Ren bought me a bunch for my birthday. It's never enough. Just blast that Never Enough song. And I'm like, literally, my mum was like, I don't want to buy you books for your birthday. I'm like, why the fuck not? I'm like, it's literally all I want is books. I mean, my birthday's not till August, but still. It's fine. I wasn't shattered. It's just super shocking and gross, but the whole book is shocking and gross. Well, it's Brothers Grimm, so that makes sense. Triggers are weird too. Sometimes you think one trigger might get you, then you get destroyed by something else. Exactly. That warning was taboo sect that many would consider unsafe or unsanitary. Color me intrigued though. Like I don't know why unsafe or unsanitary just makes me think like someone has had like a wound in their arm and then they've just like I don't know. Anyway, everyone's saying hello to you, Pam, by the way. Oh, I thought you were behind me. She's gone. Got her from RSPCA when she was 2 years old. And they're like, she has had the cat flu. And I think that's why she drools all the time. Because it's not from her mouth. The drool is from her nose, I'm pretty sure. I thought it was one of the littles at first. Oh, no. No, they should be fast asleep. Aunt Farah ended up going to my bed because Cal's not home tonight. That's how I got her to go to bed without me. If you go to my bed, you'll be fine. Oh, sorry. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so Shadows is in there, the title. Okay, cool. I'm glad. Not the only one. I know, just bake bread. But like, also sometimes I was like, oh, bread is bread. And then Kale's like, this tastes like cardboard. I'm like, so like you go to the shops of 3 kids by yourself and get 2 things of bread. I know our parents did it, but I don't have to do that if I don't want to. Cup of milk and mix 1 to 2 big spoons of Nutella and mix. I've done the whole empty Nutella jar and threw milk in it and then like shook it up. But, like, that didn't really seem to work. Passion fruit seeds the bane. Oh, really? Oh. If you say so. Oh, speaking of seeds, so we have plums at home, right? And the kids, whenever the kids are like, I'm hungry, I'm like, have a plum. Clara comes up to me and she goes, I ate the whole plum. I'm like, oh, good job. Did you put the seed in the bin? She's like, no, I ate it. I'm like, what? She's like, I ate it all. It's in my tummy now. I'm like, okay. I'm like, next time you can put the seed in the bin if you want. She's like, no, it's okay. I'm like, just going to have to watch out for choking hazards, I think. Oh, thank you. It's okay. I'll look at a couple videos, and if I don't understand, I'll message you. Oh, okay. What book was it? When I think unsafe or unsanitary, I always think of toilets. I mean, no, that makes sense though. Toilets are very unsanitary. It was Brainworms by Alison Rumfitt. Oh, every time I see the freaking name Worm, like WYRM, I'm on this ACOTAR shitposting group on Facebook, and this one person coined the term wormussy, and now it's everywhere. And yes, this is exactly what you're thinking. I think I've heard of Tammy With. Hang on, I know of this author because someone was trying to cancel them. I don't know the extent of it, but that's how I know that author. Anyway. Interesting. Well, I'll let you read that. You can keep that. You're likely to be overwhelmed by parasite imagery. Don't read it. I loved it more than her first book, but I'd probably recommend the first book more because Brainsworm is really a lot. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I mean, because it's fruit and she's been eating a lot of fruit, usually, like, you know, what fruits do. They're like fiber or some crap. Hopefully it'll be easy. Oh, they're terrifying. No, this was someone. Who was it? I think it was Expert Book Smuggler. I'll find the Insta post and send it to you. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah. Fuck JKR. See, Laurie, you and me are on the same wavelength. Look at us. Oh no, my spoon's all sticky now. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna start another sprint so I can get a new spoon. Oh, look at that. Right on. Let's read until 30. We'll do another 45. How was I doing? Did I do it that way or did I do it this way? I did it this way. Okay. I will see you all in 45 and happy reading. Hello. How did we all go? Blurry. Anyway, yes, how did we all go? It is 10:30 in the PM. I got up to page 155. So 50 pages, which isn't cool. Even though, and I like scrolled for like the first 15 minutes. I don't know if anyone else has seen the Artists of Bookstagram did this really cool April Fool's joke on us. They did all this art for this new book, this new romantic book that was picked up. And then they had all like releasing this artwork, and apparently it was all fake. It's not a real book. But it shows you that like artists do a lot. And fuck AI art, pretty much. But yes, let's talk about this book. So, we're at another flashback. I'm kind of scared for her, to be honest, because it seems like the person who groomed her also has abused her, because he left her a note in present time saying, "I like you, black and blue," and left like a black and blue lingerie set. I mean, I'm scared. I'm not scared for him, I'm scared for her. But I'm also scared, like, there's children involved. Like, the hero is a single dad. But also, oh my God, I don't think I've read a lot of single dad wrote, like, books. And one of his kids is like, I had to highlight it. It was so funny. It's like, is the drunk lady going to be our new mummy? Oh, I love kids. They're so funny. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm 37% in, so I should definitely finish it before the book comes out on the 5th. That Friday. What a weird day. Like, I've noticed, like, indie books come out whenever they want to, but traditionally published books come out on a Tuesday. So I'm used to, like, Tuesday publishing days, but, like, it's an indie book, so I should just have no expectations. I feel like the hero and the heroine are going a bit fast. Like, he's divorced. It feels kind of new though. And she obviously has this past trying to catch up to her. And then like they're friends. I don't know. It's just anyway. How did everybody go? I'll probably do one more sprint. Just because I don't think I can do any more after that, because it's 10:30 p.m. Pim. Sorry, I thought I heard someone. Let's have a look. Hi, Quinny. Thanks for joining. Hope you have a wonderful day. Ooh, hello. 18 pages into Jade War. Good job. Jade War is a chonk. I hope you're enjoying it. Up to page 100. How many pages did you say you had left? How many pages are there? I don't think you're going to finish it tonight. I'm sorry. That is too many comments to go back. Are you liking it though? Do you think it's a good filler novel? Do you think it's a good filler content? Had dinner and made a grocery order. Look at you. What'd you have for dinner? Watch some more of my movie. Almost finished it. Oh, you can mute me and just keep going. I will not be offended. So is your profile picture like is that a goat or a deer? Oh no. Oh no, it's someone in a dress. Is that you? You're gorgeous. Now stop being a creep now. I ate, reheated some leftovers from our roast dinner last night. Now indulging in some chocolate while watching Spy Family. Oh, they did an anime for it. I didn't know that. That's cool. I love leftover roast. It's so good. I'm getting distracted because my meds have worn off. That's totally fair. Gonna head off now, though. I was going to get some shopping. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll chat to you next time. Had a shower and got ready. Look at everyone getting ready for the day. The name of the book is Saddled with Finesse by Zia Kaylee Gallan. Like the people on that cover is beautiful. Let me just see if I can bring up. I don't think Goodreads has the Boots cover, but I'll bring up this cover on Storygraph. And this time. So. Can you see? No, don't look at me. So yeah. Like, how gorgeous are both of those people? But there's no, the alternate cover isn't on here. But there's one with just like red boots. No, yeah, so it's not on there. It's rude. I'm back. Almost halfway, 127 pages to go. So far, it's 3 to 4 stars. It definitely couldn't continue without reading it. There's lots of plot. Ew, why do they do that? It is me. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a goat. Like, I was just looking at the little circle over here, and like your arms, I thought were like ears, and I thought like your dress, the way it like fans out, I thought was with a body. So. Just some crumbed fish and veggies. Adrian made it for us because I'm indisposed. Gotta love Adrian. It was for a costume party. Ooh, what was your costume? Here I am thinking you dress like that all the time. Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Just like, And then like the brown, like the darker brown dot in the middle, I thought was like the goat's like nose. Ew, what is going on here? That's better, I think. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're at the end of the comments. Awesome. Okay, well, maybe I'll do I don't know if we can do another 45 because that's going to be like 11:30 for me. How does half an hour feel for everyone? That takes us to 11:15. Then we can chat for a bit. Then hopefully go to bed before midnight. Okay. Let us. Did that one last time, or did you do that one? I did this one. All right. And the sprints whenever you want, but I doubt I'll manage to go to bed before midnight. Look, I need to go put Snorlax to sleep before he yells at me. So, because, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you all in half an hour. Or just over, anyway. And 17 minutes for you, Jack. Oh, yeah. That finishes this weekend, though. We're back to same time on Sunday. Isn't that exciting? Okay, bye now. I'll shut up. Alrighty. That was the last sprint. Sorry, I forgot to put that banner on. My bad yet. Yeah, I'll put it on now. But thank you all for joining. I did not read that sprint. I did have a shower. I just got ready for bed. But then I just like looked at all the arcs that I have from the author. I missed 2 from last month, so I need to catch up on them. But I've got 5 coming out this month, and I'm only on my first. I've already missed 1 that was published yesterday. And then I've got a Moth Lady one coming out on the 15th. And I've got a Kraken one coming out on the 29th. So love me some monsters. I think you all knew that though. I'm a good old monster romance girly. But let's have a look at the comments. Erin is mistreating her Snorlax. Amy evicted their Snorlax. Why'd you evict Snorlax? Didn't you like getting told what to do? Sounds like a euphemistic way to say I'm Erin. I think some of my skincare has migrated into my eyeballs. Ew, I hate that. Finished the movie, ran to page 647 in my graphic novel. Yay! Oh, sounds like you had a very productive night. Thank you so much for joining. No, Amy, we all know you are laughing at the eyeball comment. Now the 10 pages. And no, that's okay. Thanks for joining. I know it's pretty early on the other side of the world right now. So thanks for just, joining in whenever you can. It's not really stinging or anything. It's just kind of clouding my vision uncomfortable. Go to bed. It's probably what it's trying to tell you. Up to 114, halfway. Yeah, we did it. All right. Someone's just going to have to host sprints tomorrow to get you to finish it tomorrow. Yay for monster fucking. You know, that's what I'm all about. I think the Kraken one is another Sapphic because I've read. No. Hang on. I'm so sorry. I don't actually think it's Sapphic. No, do Krakens have genders? Resort pool manager Alex Irwin likes her simple life. She goes to work, then returns to her cozy home, with the occasional visit from her sister and best friend. But when she finds a mysterious body floating in the resort pool, everything changes, especially when she realizes that the body comes with blue skin and tentacles. Who knew that Kraken swam the Florida Keys? The Kraken, unable to remember even her name. Her. Cool. Safiq. Yes. So that will be dropping in a couple days. But also, look how beautiful. I'm going to just share this tab. Actually, no. I'm going to show you how beautiful this cover is. How pretty is that? My eyeballs are going to be so youthful with all this red. I'm going to try, but no promises. Ooh, that'll be exciting. Ooh, I have that. But I haven't read Gargoyle yet, so I didn't know that was coming out this month. Because when she releases it on Patreon, I don't know if it's like fully edited or not. Like she says it's not, but I feel like I need to read Gargoyle first before Succubus. Is Gargoyle the no, it's this one actually. Amy. This one has lots of religious trauma. Just FYI, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Religious trauma in general, but specifically related to queerness, sex, body image, shame, the concept of sin, and the role people assigned female at birth are expected to play in being virgins and then having a bunch of children. So please be careful. I think when Katie was talking about it on their Patreon, they were like, oh, they pitched it something else, and then she was like, no, actually, it's going to be this instead. Like, she wrote it, and she's like, lol, joke. Anyway, for 7, yes. Don't put you in timeout. $17th. I'm glad that's not like a proper arc. Please be careful. We love you. Don't we all? More time would be great. Okay, I'm going to go to bed now because I'm getting yawny. But yes, thank you everyone so much for joining. I hope you all have a lovely morning, noon, night, wherever you are. And yeah, don't know what else brings again. These are all very spontaneous, impromptu. But yeah, just keep an eye out, pop your notification bells on, and I'll be there. All right. Have a wonderful night. Bye.